MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
Colin Ray.
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependent.
Niles Cooper will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
Let it fly now.
Here comes the first pitch.
Work it ahead.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. DK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid. Keep it rolling.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Hey, stay hot now. Stay hot, babe. Here we go.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman number 7.
Let it rip.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
There, huh?
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That's in there.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Tony Cruz will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, it hasn't looked very good, and you can tell why. In games.
Oh, look at this. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone.
Yeah, and you watch this again. It was a great play just to lay out to get this thing, and he knows he's going to have to hurry. But as he scrambles up to his feet, he forgets one small detail, and that's the baseball. And that should go down as an infield hit.
Niles Cooper is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Niles Cooper.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Christian Walker will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Let's go,
on
kid.
the ground to the right side.
Run it,
Oh, what a
run it.
dive. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play. Well, this ball is hit hard towards the hole, and there's not a lot of reaction time there for a second baseman, but he's able to glove it, and he knows the speed of the runner going down the line, so he pops back up to his feet and makes a good throw to get.
John Ryan Murphy in now, popped out in his first trip.
Hey, have a
Nothing
rip,
in
kid. Here
two
you
count,
go.
and the pitch. Bounce to first.
Dig,
Villanueva
dig, 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 dig.
scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Niles Cooper digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Niles Cooper.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Into the windup and the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Hey, drive that
The
pitch.
windup
Oh, here we
and the
go.
1-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Here we go.
This is pulled into right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
I think we expected to
First
see a
baseman,
well-pitched
number
game
17,
coming in, and we got one.
Christian
Starting to
Walker.
look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Niles Cooper
Now
digs
batting.
in now after lining
Hey,
out in
see
his
it.
last
Drive
try.
it. Let's go,
Yeah, he
big
put a good
dog,
swing
Cooper.
on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Touch up for us. Right guy, right place.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a
Get your
comfortable
pitch.
spot
No
to
one
be
better, buddy.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it
Come
here.
on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no
Hey, big
advance.
moment. We need you. Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman
number
coming off the
17,
bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
At the plate,
Hey, we need
Christian
you right
Walker.
here. Let's go,
He
kid.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. There we go. Clutch up for us here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't
Dig,
think they can
dig,
get 2.
dig, dig.
And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. John Ryan Murphy will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Better up there,
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far.
Hey, keep
Maybe
going.
this will
Need
be
you
the
right
time
now.
that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Looking good. No one better up there.
Go ahead
Here we
runs in
go.
scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Ortega. And that's the 3rd out. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score.
Hey, need you right here, kid.
Niles
Drive something.
Cooper stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Aces on top, 1-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher.
Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Aces are wild. They win it 1-0. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Reno Aces. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Niles Cooper is our focus as he put together a month to remember. You can see there on the screen his output has been nothing short of dominant.
Yeah, you got that right, Matt. We all know baseball is a game of the ups, the downs, even for the elite players, but he is certainly experiencing one of those ups right now. No one has had much success against him over the last month, and you've got to believe that if he keeps this up, he'll be in a really good position to get some sort of promotion pretty soon. I know he's a top prospect, and the big club will do its best to let him develop properly down here in the minors, but it's hard. It is hard to ignore a guy that's producing like this.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He hasn't been missing much. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Tim Melvin is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Niles Cooper will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
In there at the knees, strike 1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2-1.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Smoked on the ground left side and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Christian Walker will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now to the plate, Niles Cooper. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
They see it, drive it.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back.
They got a pretty good lead right there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And although this does move a runner into scoring position now with 2 outs, it does afford you the opportunity to pick who you'd rather pitch to. They do have a better matchup now versus the guy on deck. So the option is there to put this guy on and then take their chances with the next guy in the order.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Third inning, no score to this point.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Drilled right back up the middle. And
On the back,
that is through into center field, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Any further out of control.
Christian Walker is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The catcher, number 14.
John Ryan Murphy stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Reno leads it 1-0. Niles Cooper will dig in again. He singled home a run.
We're seeing so far.
Hey, wait for yours here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Come on,
the
baby,
pitch
get your
count
pitch up
there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any
Hey, be
real
patient. Get your pitch,
overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Let's go, kid.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2. Christian Walker would be next.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Hit hard towards center, and that'll
Round it,
get
pick up the
down
ball,
for a
pick up the
2-out
ball.
single.
Wow, first day of the
baseman
month,
number 17,
3 base hits. Nothing like starting things out
Walker.
on the right foot.
Christian Walker will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then
big
a
guy.
base hit last time around. A runner on first with 2 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here.
The catcher,
You didn't get
number
the call on the
14,
pitch before.
John
You're a little bit
Ryan
steamed out there.
Murphy.
And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow this ball, and it winds up getting away from him.
Let it rip right
John
here.
Ryan Murphy digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Aces on top, 1-0.
Come on, big guy.
Hector
Get yourself right here.
Sanchez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Looped out toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Niles Cooper is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, come on now,
Hit
big
hard
dog.
to the right. Foul.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Niles Cooper steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots
right guy,
out
right
of the
place,
zone,
you
but
go.
when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center.
you go,
And
make the
that's
turn, make
another
the turn,
base
make
hit
the
for
turn.
him. He's on a tear in this one. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 6-2.
You know, maybe he was trying to get just a little too cute there with 2 strikes, and this is going to wind up costing him a run. I think they're hoping to freeze him on a little backdoor breaking ball right there, but this one bites off way too much of the plate.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Christian Walker gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Need you right now.
To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side.
John
All right,
Ryan
come on
Murphy,
now, let it
ready
fly.
to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result,
Hey,
no
no
doubt
one better
about
here.
it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so.
No one better.
Nick
Clutch
Ahmed
up right
steps
here, kid.
into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Right here. Let's
Well,
go,
this could be
kid.
a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ortega has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Reno leads it 6-2. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Aces are wild. They win it 6-2. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Reno Aces. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12.
Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Niles Cooper is our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Anderson Espinoza will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
Niles Cooper will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday
Hey,
as
let
well.
it fly.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He leads the ball club in both home runs and RBIs. Right now, he's the dominating power threat in this order.
Leading off the inning, Niles Cooper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He just about went around.
Hey, get your pitch
He
right
was
now.
lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Here we go.
3-0 now.
Oh, I think you'd be
Hey, get a good
real
one. Get a
happy
good
with a
piece on
leadoff
that. Let's
walk.
go.
Something just to get things started against this guy.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz has a play. He's got it 1 away.
And these guys are still looking for that elusive first hit. And this never had a chance of being the one. Just an easy pop-up as he keeps rolling right along.
Niles Cooper will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think
get your
that's in the
pitch and let it
back
rip.
of his
Let's
mind,
go.
but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good
Hey,
swing
get
on the
your
ball.
pitch. Drive it right here.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle
Hey, here we
innings
go,
now,
kid.
so you know he's doing well.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch up
That
there. Come
pop-up
on now.
really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Runners are at first and third with none out.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Number 17.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Niles Cooper will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
Hey, keep it
And
going.
he's not the
Your
only
turn.
one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Hindsight's always 20/20, and I know you want to avoid the double play. But this late in the ball game, I like my chances a lot better if I have the tying run at the plate.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that
Here we
game
go
plan.
now.
You're
Come on
exactly
now.
right.
One
They've
time.
held this lineup at bay.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
go.
4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems
Wait for
to
a
fit
good one,
the
huh?
pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better
Hey,
your
let it fly,
chances
let it
of
fly
getting
right
a
here.
mistake.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging
Watch
in
out,
now,
drive him in for
Christian
us.
Walker. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero.
No runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. El Paso's out on top, 3-1. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Chihuahuas win this one 3-1. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hook.